Well, more than 3 million veterans experienced a mental illness in the year 2021.
And that's according to a national survey on drug use and health. The data shows that nearly half of them didn't seek treatment. Today, as we observe Veterans Day, we want to focus on the unique mental health struggles many of them face and how you can help.
And joining us now is Dr. Delvena Thomas, a mental health consultant, and we should point out, a veteran herself. So, doctor, what are some of the unique mental health challenges facing veterans, and what are some of the crisis points that we can recognize?
Absolutely. So some of the unique challenges for veterans are that they can't find a mental health professional who is a veteran. So oftentimes veterans feel like it's easier or better for them to talk to someone who's been through the same challenges, the same struggles, who may have been downrange. Maybe they went to Iraq or they went to Afghanistan. We're already short mental health professionals in America, but when you factor in being a veteran or serving in the military, it's even less professionals available to treat our veterans.
So also I want to just pause and thank you on this Veterans Day weekend for your service. We see you, we honor you, and thank you for your continued contributions in the areas of mental health. Oftentimes there are earlier warning signs that people may not recognize or even want to acknowledge. What are those signs?
Some of the signs include anger. That is a big one. Anger and rage, as well as changes in mood. Oftentimes veterans who are struggling with sadness and or depression, they exhibit looking sad. They may be more tearful. They may pull away from friends and family. They don't socialize. And sometimes they talk about life not being worth living. They want to die. They may express things that sound like they're hopeless and they're helpless, and it's because they are. And they may drink more alcohol than usual or use drugs. They may self-medicate in unhealthy ways.
You talked about the fact that a lot of veterans don't know where to go. Where can they go to seek help?
Wow. So in South Florida, we have 2 vet centers. We have a vet center in Fort Lauderdale and one in Miami. There's also the VA, the Veterans Administration. We have several satellite clinics. We have the main hospitals in Miami and in West Palm Beach. And because of the shortage of mental health professionals, the VA has allowed certain mental health professionals to be credentialed in order to accept the VA hospitals, their insurance plan. So some mental health professionals in the community who are not at the VA are able to take the VA plan in their private practice.
A very unfortunate element to this, I'd say, epidemic is that if someone is dishonorably discharged, meaning they're showing maybe mental health issues prior and then they're dishonorably discharged, they don't get access to these special services. So what is available for them?
So I'll tell you, a lot of veterans or a lot of military people who get discharged dishonorably can have that changed. So go to your VA, talk to a case manager, and you can get your discharge changed from a dishonorable to an other than, and so that way they can access services. So it's very rare that someone is discharged with a dishonorable and they can't seek services. If they are discharged dishonorably, it's probably because of a felony, they broke a law. When someone is discharged because of mental health challenges, they will receive services, and you can have that dishonorable discharge converted to an other than honorable.
Very important to know. Well, we thank you so much for coming in, and you're still in the Army Reserves, right?
I am. July made 20 years.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you
Yes.
for your service. We
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you coming in too.
And if you want to revisit any part of this interview or take a look at mental health resources that we've compiled a list, all you have to do is scan that QR code on your screen. It will take you to our Mental Health Matters page on our website, cbsmiami.com.